Hi, everyone. I am here today to show you how to access the Clovis Community College academic databases. And so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to find the library. Now I have links to this throughout the module, but if you're starting from scratch, you can just come to the website and go to the library page. And then from here, you are going to scroll over to the articles research databases. And then this is literally going to give us all of the databases. So each college pays for databases. And our college here pays for all of these. You're welcome to use any of these that you'd like to. So if you're doing something focused on, nursing, or if you're doing something focused on um, medical, anything like that. Like some of them have certain focuses, but I tend to find that the best one for the overall search is this EBSCOhost Academic Search Ultimate. So I'm going to show you how to navigate that today. Now you will have to be signed in with your, oh goodness, let me go through all of this real quick. With a double factor. So if you're off campus, you will have to, of course, be signed in with the your Clovis Community credentials. And so that's what I'm doing right now. Sorry for the interruption. All right. So um, if you're on campus, it'll just log you in automatically. But so here we have what looks like almost like a Google search box. And so we're going to just take a topic today um, just to play around with. So I'm going to choose, oh, and this little library box will continue to pop up, but I'm going to choose autism. All right, so I'm going to search autism. Now, notice I just did a very broad search, which of course is going to result in me having a lot of sources. So what you can do is you can either limit your search terms or you can go down and begin to filter out different things. So for example, you always want full text. Also, this goes back from, if you see, I'm over here on the left side of the screen. This goes all the way back to 1959. I think it's fair to say we have a lot of updated information on autism since then. So we're just going to go maybe the last 6 years. And that cuts us down to 15,000 articles. Still way too many for us to narrow down. So I'm going to look at academic journals there. And then from here, I'm going to make sure that I'm getting articles that are in English because I personally don't speak any other languages, though I wish I did. And then from there, maybe we want to look at geography. Maybe we want to focus on, autism in the United States. And so that's going to take you down to 209 articles, right? So again, there's ways to limit it in your search. You could say autism treatments or children with autism or however you'd like to search. But I like to start broad and then go more specific just to see what I get. So from here, you've got all your article options. And so we kind of want to look and say, okay, so maybe you want to make an argument about why the rate of autism diagnosis has grown in recent decades. Well, great. Here's an article on that. So we're going to click on this, and from here, it's going to give you a little information. It's going to give you the authors, kind of what's being discussed in this, and then the abstract, which is something that you'll be writing throughout the semester for your annotated bibliography. The abstract or summary of the article kind of tells you what the article is about. All right. Now, sometimes the article will show up here at the bottom of this page, but if it doesn't, just come over here to the left and click on PDF full text. And then from here, you're going to get the article. So it looks like it's a 6-pager. It's actually a really pretty article. Lots of pictures and laid out well with some cool quotes. So that would be good. So if you like this article, if you're kind of like, yeah, this is going to help me with my essay, you can do a few things. The first over here on the right, notice that I'm kind of rolling over some different little icons here. One of them is the little envelope, and that is the email it to yourself. Now, I highly recommend, just a pro, college tip here, is to always email yourself the article. That way you don't have to remember the name of it. You don't have to remember what filters you put in. Just go ahead and email it to yourself. So put your email right here. And then over here, as you email it to yourself, you can even come in and select MLA and it will send the MLA citation to your email also. So that's really helpful. Another thing though, if you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this right now, I'm going to create my citation right now, you can come down to this little piece of paper looking thing and you can scroll down to MLA. And this right here, you can copy and paste. This is the actual MLA citation. So we will be using MLA in this course, and you will need to know how to properly cite your sources. So those two things are especially helpful. A lot of students, maybe will print. I'm kind of old school. I do like to have paper in front of me sometimes. So you can always use the print icon here. The save one, that's tricky. If you're on your own computer, that's fine. But if you're on a school computer, you may not want to use that. So basically, that's how you use EBSCO. I just want to point out that EBSCO has a lot of different topics. And so a lot of times students will say, oh, my topic's not on there. My topic's not on there. Um, I'm going to just show you, even Kim Kardashian has articles that would, qualify here. So there's no way that your topic won't be on there unless maybe it's a conspiracy theory not founded in any academic research. But pretty much you should be able to find anything you would need on this EBSCO. Now, you're welcome to look at other ones. Another one that I like is Films on Demand. You don't have to use articles for your sources. You can use clips of videos and podcasts. And so Films on Demand is a fun one. It just gives little film segments. We'll kind of we'll go to our search, we'll type in an autism, and it'll bring up some videos. Now, this one doesn't have quite the level of filters, but it does have some filters in here. Going back to our conversation about diagnosing autism, we can click here and you'll see it has some of the same basic options. First of all, it does have a transcript here, so you can, read through it as you are listening, or you can just read through it instead of listening. And then again, you have an option to share it, which is, email it, or you can cite it. And when you click cite, you're just going to want to make sure MLA is clicked and there's your source. And so all of these academic databases have these kinds of options. And so I highly recommend just kind of playing around with these, getting to know these, and recognize that the majority of your research in college, not only this class, will need to come from these databases. All right, that's all for today, and I hope you have a good one.